If you want to be able to have clear communication between you and your passengers, stream your favorite music via Bluetooth, and talk car to car, then a Rugged Radio's communications kit is just what you need.
Well, Chuck, you lead the way.
Okay.
Base camp to car 1.
Oh, they're both going left. Travis going right.
Hey, so what do you guys think we go over to that abandoned car we just saw a few minutes ago?
I think we go check that out, then let's go check out and see what's on top of that ridge.
All right, everyone, thanks for checking in. I am Chase, and today we're going to break down the Rugged Radio's communications kit that we offer here at Rocky Mountain. If you are looking for a way to communicate with crystal clear communication between you and your passengers, or you want to be able to talk to other UTVs or other cars, this is a kit or this is a system that you need. I've used this, I have firsthand experience, and I can tell you right now, it is a game changer. We can all agree how much fun UTVs are, but we can also agree that they are pretty dang loud. And a lot of times, whether it's the cab noise, the engine noise, or maybe both, that just having a regular conversation between you and other people, it's really hard without feeling like you have to yell the entire time. Now, from using these, I can tell you that I love it. It is so nice when you're out there having a good time cruising around to be able to just talk in a normal voice. Your passengers can hear you just fine, other vehicles can hear you just fine, and you're jamming out to your favorite beats. And what's nice too is that they're Vox, so when you do start talking, it automatically lowers the volume of the music so everyone can hear each other. It is amazing. It's hard to get into side-by-side now without one of these systems because you feel like you literally do have to yell when you do want to talk to somebody. So today we just want to go through, talk about what comes included when you pick up your kit to help you understand what you might need and what's going to be best for you. So let's get this started. So first up, there are two main components to the communication system. You have your intercom and you have your radio. The intercom is what they call the heart of the system. This is what gives you in-car communication between driver and passengers. The radio is if you want to talk to other vehicles. So if you're group riding, you want to talk to other cars, you would need the radio. But I do want to point out that we have a kit that will come with an intercom and a radio, but you can also buy the radio and the intercom separately. Because if you don't need the radio, if you don't want to talk to other vehicles, you just get the intercom. But if you're maybe in the other boat where you don't need the intercom because you're going solo and you just want a radio to talk to other cars, you can buy the radio by itself and give you that type of communication. So just keep that in mind. Now, as far as the intercom goes, this is the RRP 696, very high quality. You're getting all the bells and whistles with this. This is going to have the touch membranes in the front, which is nice. This is Bluetooth, so you can connect your smartphone or your MP3 player, jam out to your favorite beats. If you do have an older unit that's not Bluetooth, we do sell the WM1. You just connect that right to the back of the intercom. You can connect your phone or whatever it is right to that Bluetooth. That way you can stream your favorite music. Now with the 696, this is going to be 2 to 4 places. So driver and passenger, if you have 2 passengers in the back, you've got that no problem. But this also can expand up to 8 places if you did need to do that. So once you get your intercom, next thing you need to know is what kind of headset do you want? Because there's multiple different options. You have your headset to go over your ears, and you have over the head or behind the head. And here's a couple deciding factors to help you decide which one might be best for you. If you're a rider where you like to lean your head back quite a bit, maybe get against the headrest in your side-by-side, then the over-the-head unit might be a really good option, or maybe if you have safety harnesses. But with behind the head, this is going to be great for riders that maybe like to wear a hat a lot, or maybe if you're in your pit crew, and there's times where you have to wear a helmet, and you need to put that helmet over top of the little headband that comes on here. So you've got over the head, behind the head. I've worn both. They are both super comfortable. And one thing about these headsets that I noticed that I think they do phenomenal is that they drown out a lot of noise. They deafen a lot of the noise, and that's what makes it so easy to hear when you are talking to other people. And the audio quality out of these is actually really, really good. So you've got your over the head, behind the head. You also have a helmet kit. If you wear a helmet when you go out and ride, and maybe you're a racer, then you get the helmet kit. This installs directly in your helmet. You have your 2 speakers, you have your boom mic, and this also great. It's not gonna drown out as much noise, obviously, as the headset kits, but it's still got great quality. It's a great system to have, and we do sell this little mount here that would actually go right to the helmet. It just makes it a little bit easier to route the wires when you're installing everything into your helmet. Now, the last option is the Alpha Base headset. So these you would buy separately. They're an investment here. You can be north of $300 per headset. But if you're looking to get the best musical experience possible when you're out there driving and having a good time, this would be the route to take. And what's great about these is that they have bass speakers and an amplifier, and that give you incredible sound. Now, these do have to be charged. There is a charging cable that comes included, so just remember that if the battery dies, you are gonna lose that extra sound quality that you're investing in, so something just to keep in mind. So next up, we have the radio. Now, like I mentioned earlier, the radio is what gives you the ability to talk car to car, car to base, or even car to handheld. This is their Rdm radio. This is a staple in their lineup. They use this for recreational riding, for tow rigs, even for racing. It's UHF, it's VHF, it's a digital radio as well, which means that even at the longer ranges, this puppy has a range of up to 30 miles, which is phenomenal, that even at those longer ranges, that digital radio gives a clear signal, so the audio still stays really good even at those further distances. Now with this, like I mentioned too, you can buy the radio just by itself, so if you just want to talk car to car, car to base camp, you can do that. There is one thing that I do want to point out with this, however, is the audio. Now, the handheld mic that will come included does have a speaker on it. It's not that loud, just keep that in mind. But there are a couple options that you can do as far as audio goes if you're buying just the radio. One, you can buy an external speaker that can plug into the back, or Rugged Radios does offer a 5-pin extension cord that you can plug in that would allow you to connect it to one of the headsets that we already talked about earlier. So those are a couple different options as far as audio goes. What's nice about this though is that it's FCC licensed, so you do not have to worry about that. All the channels come pre-programmed. And you do have a half-wave antenna that will come included. This is very high quality. Again, this is what gives you that really good range when you get that. Couple of different options as far as mounting that. You have their Unimag magnet, which you can put on top of your steel roof. It's not gonna work with aluminum, but if you have a steel roof, you put that on top, and then you just install the antenna to it. If you don't have a steel roof, we do offer a roll cage clamp, which you can actually mount right to your roll cage, and then you put the antenna on that. Couple different options there. Now, last couple things I do want to mention, we do have the Rugged Radio's handheld radio as well. If somebody in your group doesn't have a radio or an intercom system, they still want to be able to talk to you. If they have a handheld radio, as long as they can be on the same channel, you can still talk to that person, which is nice. Or maybe you have some motorcycles in your group, they have a way to communicate. These are machine specific, so it's very important when you're picking up your kit that you enter the year, make, and model. That will ensure that you get the correct mounting bracket that will go right in the dash. You'll have that for your intercom as well as your radio. We have a great how-to video where we do a step-by-step installation on a Polaris UTV. Give that a watch. That's really gonna help you out as far as the install process goes. And a couple other great accessories. Right here in the back, we have an audio recording cable. If you have your GoPros and you want to be able to record your ride, record what's going on, record your music all at the same time, you can buy that, plug it in, and then you can go back and watch it later. Like I mentioned earlier, Rugged Radio's communications kit. These are phenomenal. It changed my experience for the better, going out there having a good time in UTVs. Again, your crystal clear communication between driver and passengers, car to car. And for us also, it's a big safety factor. If you're in a group and you want to be able to communicate and tell people what's coming up ahead, maybe there's something that's dangerous, they need to slow down or communicate back to base camp, let them know that somebody broke down, the help is needed, this will give you the ability to do so. So if that's what you're after, grab one of these. To get one, you can click on the link or head over to RockyMountainATVMC.com. Orders over $75 ship free. If you guys like this product spotlight, get subscribed to the Rocky Mountain YouTube channel to always see the latest content that we're constantly filming to help you out. I am Chase, and we'll see you on the trails.